New clip, who dis?
Ba 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 ba. Woo! Welcome, Doku. Sorry. Just let me choke 1 sec. Hello. Oh my god. One day I'll learn how to use this. Hello. Hi YouTube. It's just us again. Oh, we have Madoka too. So we're not completely alone. Hi Glitchy. Hi Karios. Hello, hello. I have no plans whatsoever. I was like, oh man, maybe I can find like some... Oh, hey, Clad. It's like, maybe I can find some stuff to look over, but there's not much to look over. I found a bunch of old videos. That was neat. Hello. Oh my god. Hi, Fantastic Studios. I feel so mysterious. I don't know. I don't know what to do, guys. I had a cyanitis attack yesterday and literally wanted to die. Getting better, though? Well, that's good. I'm glad you're getting better. What should I do? I don't know how to do anything. 1 sec. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna use my skills. My cool boy skills that I gained when I transitioned. Hey, HC. What's up, Bones? Not much. I watched the most recent Super Eye Patch Wolf video. And I thought, oh, triggered. Did stream just start? Yes. Yes, it did. He escaped her grasp. Let's go, gorilla stream. Hell yeah. Do you know how it feels to get your head stuck in a hydraulic press? No, not actually. Okay, so if I... Do you want to talk about characters? Ah. No, wait. What is P? Wait. What is the letter P? Where is it on Okay, I'm gonna just switch to QWERTY. It's way easier when I'm using shortcuts. Go. Wait, it's V. V is paste. Okay. Okay, we can do this. This is workable. It's a workable arrangement. Okay. I was so excited to start my comic this summer, and I've been sick for 3 months. Ugh. That's awful. I'm really sorry that you've been sick. That really sucks. Oh. Okay. This thing is horrifying. It looks like a little monster. Like this monster. Yeah. I don't know how you're supposed to place it. It's too much for me. I don't understand lighting. Oh god. Slightly more. I'm like underlit. I show up to therapy with this streaming rig. And I'm like, hello. Welcome to my therapy session. I have like pimples here, and I'm trying really hard not to touch them. I had to wash all my sheets today. Okay. Paint. Oh yeah, we did it. Buckaroos. We got paint stream up. So I can visually storytell for you. I also can copy and paste Ursula's stuff, which will be a lot better. Here. I am like way here. Well, how do you like cut it? I don't know. Spooky lamp. Hey, how do you write an emo girl and a blonde rich girl friendship? I don't know about rich girl, but that just sounds like magpie, right? I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but my rhinitis ate it up a few years ago. So many lungs full of snot, and I can barely talk. Oh no. Congrats on Avo being funded. Thank you. I can't wait for everyone else to read that gay book. But I also can wait, because it's kind of scary to get your work out there. Okay, I feel like Ursula messed with us. Ursula always be messing with my... Ursula's like, I'm tall. We're getting new office chairs, so that'll finally be nice. You can't write today. I've been doing YouTube once a month before My organ said no. Yeah, well, YouTube is really hard. I've determined. How tall is Ursula? She's like an inch taller than me. So, 4'1". We have very short walls in this house. Right. Alright, I got my YouTube screen. What is this? Paint. See? We can paint. Oh, we can also do sticky keys. Do, 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 do. I mostly thought... So, I've been watching YouTube, and I've determined that apparently you're supposed to YouTube about things you like and do things that you enjoy, right? Because my part of my problem is that I do art that I enjoy, but I don't do a lot of YouTube that I enjoy because I started thinking of YouTube way more cynically. I used to do a lot of fun YouTube, like, oh, kicking my desk. I used to do a lot of fun YouTube as a wee little bab. Like, if you don't know, like, I started my YouTube channel making little AMVs, and most of them were for Avo, right? Like, I would take clips from different animes and stuff that vaguely looked like my characters, and I would set it to music. And that is the birth of this YouTube channel. That's why you'll notice it's Darkened Avo is like the YouTube's it's my actual username, my thingy. Because I've had this since like 2008, I think. Depends on how often you post and what you post. Video essays were easy for me because I write them anyways. Every YouTuber I see says being a YouTuber is scary, stressful, painful. I can barely get by. I'm afraid to go bankrupt. Totally shouldn't do it. Like somehow I don't buy it. No, it sucks. YouTube sucks. Um, my channel has a copyright strike on it from Funny Pictures video, like 2014. I made it as a Tangle speed paint when I was 13. Wow. What brings me joy is talking about my OCs. So that's what I've decided to do. Though honestly, I don't know. I feel like I've talked about most of these. Have I talked about this pigeon lady? I don't know her deal actually. Gotta remember shortcut. That's not a pigeon. Is oh, I'm pasting on top of something. Oh, there we go. Is there like an in-between here, guys? No? Apparently we can only go to 50 and 100%. Well, here, I'll just make myself smaller. I don't know how to crop myself. For some reason, my webcam's actually stopped working on its own, and I have to use it through OBS. So like, I could show up to my therapy appointments like this exact layout, and like sometimes I just want to do like to express my feelings. I don't know if that's allowed though. I know you had a conversation about had the what is art conversation before. I don't want to start that again, but I go to looks like a pigeon to me. No, pigeons are far better. Okay. How do you copy and paste? Copy image. Paste. Oh, there we go. Pigeon. Pigeon lady. Have we talked about the pigeon lady? Whoa. I'm not sure how to... Well, oh, here's an idea. What if I did this? And then I just put myself behind it. Like that. Then I can be nice and small. And then maybe I can put you guys on the screen. What do you think? Actually, I don't know how to put you guys on the screen. I'm sorry. I don't know how Ursula does it. I like how she's pretty split down the middle with feathers. How did she become like this? I love her hair. Okay, I guess I haven't talked about Pigeon Lady. Okay, I need to remember what her name is. Because she has one. She definitely does. Oh, I like Yuna too. You see Yuna down here. Okay, apparently you don't see. There we go. Now we can. There's Yuna. The pigeon. I feel fan work is taking someone's portrait. The original person posing for you, the artist. Well, we don't want to start a conversation on copyright because I hate it. I think it's silly. But we're here to talk about cute pigeon women. If I can remember their names, because it would very much help. What is her name? Pigeon. Okay, if I name search pigeon. Oh my god, okay. Pig Eon. Pigs for eons. Pebbles is not. Pebbles is the name of a pigeon. It's reading things. I gotta find the character's freaking name. Iona. Oh, okay. Iona. Okay. That's her name. We got it. Cotharina? That's not a pigeon name. Pigeons coo. They don't caw. That's a crow name. Pebbles. Pebbles the pigeon. I have an OC who's a rat and father of a human. I'm not sure how that works, but I believe you. OCs can be wild like that. Kurina, yes. Kuthrina. Uncouth-rina. So I've talked about our most recent fairy RP, I think, but it's been a while, right? Because the current RP is based around Coolio like forever. Yes, our current RP is based around like. I don't know, just fairies, right? Like, we always just do these, like, fairy RPs because we like doing curses. Like this. Like this one. Here, we can... This curse. I don't like how, thin my brush is. Yeah, there we go. Our current RP is based. Fairies, I love. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna talk about this pigeon lady because she is related to the current RP. So it's based on a lot of fairy curse stuff, and there's like a fairy world that's like in the forest, and then there is the human world which kind of borders it, and they haven't intermingled or whatever, until the plot starts happening, and then the fairies start like messing around in the human world or whatever, right? There's a prince who gets tricked into a thing with the fairy. I mean, there's multiple princes. Well, there's princesses too, but there's multiple of them who end up being tricked by uh, the the fairies. But this specific one, what's with all the birds? What's this? I'll allow it. Um, but this specific prince, he gets tricked into he gets tricked by this fairy who wants him to make a specific princess the best princess at the ball, but that princess has been turned into a minotaur, and he doesn't know that. Um, so he's tricked into that. But regardless, the fairy has two friends. Oh, I guess they're not friends, they'd be like servants. And she has two imp servants. And the imp servants end up taking the faces of two of the castle servants. Bird princess. Well, okay. So there's Pebbles, right? I think I've talked about Pebbles, but Pebbles is a skunk imp. I don't think Ursula drew her at all. We can check. Might as well, right? Oh, we have a bigger one. Okay, let's copy this image and paste it. Yeah, there we have a bigger version of it. Okay, I'm not great at skunks, so that's all we got for Pebbles here. Lovely, loving it. Thank you, Ursula. You're the best. Right. Oh, so this one here. Um, brushes. This one. This is the princess that um he needs to make the belle of the ball. But she's not a fan of him. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Oh, that's our prince. It's Prince James right here. Whoa. That was not where I was. Right here. This is Prince James. This guy. Is Pebbles' dad named Boulder? Pebbles is an imp. Pebbles has no father. Anyways, so Socrates. Oh, I didn't even mention Socrates. Socrates is the other imp, and he ends up doing the plan correctly, and he takes the identity and appearance of a castle guard, basically, and Pebbles, who is a little slow, she attempts to take Yuna's Yuna. Yuna does not look like this when Pebbles is attempting to take her identity. But Pebbles attempts to take Yuna's identity, but instead she ends up accidentally taking Lady. Wait, no. Well, I guess she is Lady. Lady Olana. Eh. Lady. She ends up taking Lady Olana's appearance. The Rock. Yes, The Rock is her father. James like 110% done. Yes, James basically is. So she ends up taking Lady Olana's appearance by accident because Pebbles is a skunk. And she can't see well. She needs glasses, but she doesn't have one because she's a skunk. There. Give her glasses. We fixed the plot. Here, I'm gonna give her like the closed rooms. Perfect. Fixed it. Yes. Hey, I brought water. Yeah. So Lady Alana gets her face stolen by the imp. So the imp puts on the face, which is like it's like a mask, and it can only be taken off if someone realizes it's not the real Alana. Um anyways, so Pebbles goes off, now looking like not a skunk. She no longer looks like a skunk. She looks like this. Okay. Um Poor Alana then. Yeah. So Pebbles, who is now Alana, goes off to try and pretend to be this Duchess. And she's not really smart. And she eventually bumps into Pigeon Lady. And Pigeon Lady doesn't look like a pigeon at this point. Pigeon Lady just looks like here. I think we have some reference, some pre. Yes, okay. Gonna copy this image. Oh, there we go. Here we go. So this lady here is Lady Alana's lady in waiting, uh Iona. Okay, there's Alana and Iona. Okay, and they're friends, but Pebbles, who is secretly so so this is Pebbles now, but she doesn't know, right? This one, this is what Pebbles looks like now. Um, she's dumb. She's like she doesn't know what's going on. And because Pebbles is kind of slow, and she tries really hard to pretend to be Olana, and Iona is not stupid, and Iona is getting very suspicious of the new Olana, especially once they get home and she's no longer like partying with the prince and has the excuse of being like, oh, I'm just tipsy. No, like something really sussy wussy is up. Iona has heard all about these fairies going, all this fairy stuff going on. And she knows that Alana really hates fairies and is super superstitious and nervous about them. So it feels weird that she's just kind of brushing it all off. And right when Iona is about to kind of figure it out, she doesn't quite get it right. So Pebbles feels like the jig is up and that she's been caught because Iona is so sus on her. And she cries and she's like, I'm a fairy, I'm so sorry. And Iona ends up thinking that she's been cursed into believing that she is a fairy because she's very clearly not a fairy, right? That was the only way around it because uh, when me and Ursula were RPing this, we kept like Pebbles kept on getting caught, so we would have to like roll this back and try and figure out a way in which Iona doesn't figure this out. Got some looks, brains lacking. Yeah, exactly. Just someone I care about. Like first half, definitely not proud of this draft. So coming here to escape the stress of waiting for as they read it. Oh hey, Ace. It's always okay to hate fairies. It's morally correct. Well, Alana, the real one, um, has a story of being an attempted drowning when she was little by fairies. So she's not a fan of them. Right. So they kind of just do shenanigans, honestly. Like that's all that we've been doing is these two have been like trying to hide the fact that Pebbles doesn't know what is going on and is embarrassing herself in front of all the nobles and stuff, and it's just been shenanigans. Um, Meanwhile, Alana, no, sorry, it's confusing. Iona, Iona, this one, Iona, Iona. What am I saying? She loves pigeons. She just thinks pigeons are great. And she lives with the Duchess Alana, because she's a lady in waiting. And Alana has given her a columbarium to keep all of her pigeons. Why does she love pigeons? Because pigeons are great. Okay? Pigeons are great, and she just loves them. Why am I she she absolutely adores them. And she has a pigeon named Pebbles that she's had ever since she was a little girl. And her parents hate pigeons and banned pigeons from her house. And Pebbles the pigeon was the only one that little Iona was allowed to keep. So basically, a pagan is a person who believes in the fuck. Yeah. RP is how you come up with a realistic plot. Sometimes, yeah. She loves them, okay? Like they're just I love pigeons, so I made someone, I made a character who shares my love, okay? And she teaches teaches fake Alana all about pigeons. And pigeons wait, and pigeons and fake Alana is like, wow. I I can't draw. If I could draw, this would be great. She's just like, wow, I love pigeons too. Now, and she holds Pebbles the pigeon, and she just thinks it's the coolest thing. They're very pretty, sort of rainbow like oil. Yes. Well, that's just okay. We don't want to get info dumpy on pigeons, okay? Like they are they're an occasional topic of info dumping from me these days. Um where was I? Pigeons. So, what specifically happens here? Okay. Yeah, so one day they are chilling, just vibing, just having a great time when a knight appears. Like the two ladies are chilling at the columbarium, and a knight comes down the path. And Pebbles, being a fairy, recognizes this as another fairy. Um, isn't that the Grain Bleam City Pigeon exclusive? No, no, it's not. Celtic folklore. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so yeah, the knight comes down and he grabs Iona, and he seemingly curses her, I guess. He's holding like a magical stone thing, and he like he grabs her. This is his hand. Okay. Oh, he has a thumb. And he grabbed her by her little hand, and then she's become Pigeon all the way up here. That's it go through her, and she become Pigeon because of some curse nonsense. But Pebbles ends up saving the day by using some of her skunk powers, and she sprays the knight with skunk stink and chokes him out with nasty stank. And she gets her tail back, and now she has a little skunk tail, and she's like, oh no, Iona, I too was cursed. It's great. A smooth move happened from Pebbles. Yeah, so Pebbles saves her new friend, because he deserves the tomato baths. Well, his goal. Well, he came over, and he was like turning her into a pigeon or whatever, and it's like, I forget. Do they talk? Let me refer to my notes here. Yeah, so like before she saves him, or sorry, before she saves her from him, like he's dragging her back and trying to like get her onto his horse because he wants to take her to the Mountain King. Uh and she's going to be turned into a pigeon, and he will eat her because fairies are great. Right? We love fairies. As we were saying, fairies are all good, right? But she is saved from being eaten, and they go off together. And when they go back, like, Pebbles doesn't really know what the frick is going on. Like, none of them do. And he fairies are great. We have the spooky music going on too for this. Because she doesn't sense any sort of magical spell, so it's very strange to her. Eventually the knight comes back and has a talk with Alana, because he's like, give me your servants or I will just kill everyone in your manor and get her anyways. So do that for me. And she's like, okay, let me think about that for 1 sec. And she runs off and she goes to Iona, like, what do we do? He's going to kill everybody. I forget exactly what they do to get out of this situation. Burn with iron. Yeah, I forget what their plan is in particular, but they end up running away together into the fairy woods. And through the course of this, they learn that Iona is not actually cursed. Because Iona talks about the fact that this has been a curse afflicting her forever and that he had just brought it out of her. However, we learn that that isn't the case, and we bring Ursula because we yeah. So like when Alana, not Alana, sorry, I named them the exact same name, and it's terrible for me. So, anyways, Iona, pigeon lady. When she was little, she adored pigeons until one day she got pigeon wings. Um, and her parents flipped out because they were like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?" And she had all her little pigeon feathers plucked, and they did all that they could to undo it. And eventually, um, I forget what time of year, but like I think it was the summer sunlight undid her spell, or it was like the spring. Yeah, I think it was the light of spring undid her spell. And since then, it occasionally comes back up. Like she'll get the occasional feather for whatever reason, but it goes away. So she kind of assumes like what's been done to her will be undone eventually, and it's just part of a larger curse. However, that's not the real case. The real case is that Iona is a pigeon mage. Uh, Pigeon mage. Yeah. So she has magical pigeon powers. And the way that magic works in this world. I'm so proud of myself. I finally made a very rough timeline for my first story. Oh, I'm proud of you too. Good job. Live your dreams, okay? But yeah, so she's a pigeon mage, and whenever she uses her magic, because that's kind of the way that magic works in this world, because we have a prince who has like stone and rock magic, and when he uses like his stone magic, like it's drawn out of him, and he starts to become stone. But when she uses her pigeon magic, she starts to become pigeon, and like she just kind of took all this stuff for granted. She thought it was kind of a curse because like sometimes she's like able to talk to pigeons, and pigeons really like her, and that's just her magic that she uses. And when she was little, she made Pebbles the pigeon. From a pebble, she turned a stone into a little pigeon egg, and her little her little arms became like little pigeon wings in doing so. But she made a little pigeon egg, and that's her best friend, Pebbles the pigeon. And then it was just a coincidence that the skunk lady also is named Pebbles. And Iona loves pigeons, but she also loves Alana, and they're gonna be gay for each other. Except she doesn't know that the real Alana is gone, and there's gonna be conflict. There you go. That's my story. The pigeon. It's my pigeon character story. I just want to thank you guys for your videos. They're very helpful while finding out how to start my own story. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Congrats. Always be making, guys. So, Control A. Is it delete? Okay, it's delete. Okay. Backspace doesn't count. It has to be delete, guys. What else do we got going on? We don't have tons of stuff. Here's sorry. Here's our friend Princess. What's her face? Princess. What's her name? She's the one who's been turned into a minotaur, though. She's grumpy. She's a grumpy princess. Nightbot going ham on us. Because there's Princess Rosalie. Gardenia. This is Princess Gardenia. She's adorable and grumpy. She's teaching Yuna how to read. I had it open the whole time. Let's see. She looking like this, but now she currently be looking like this. She grumpy now. She's grumpy cow. Same energy though, right? She fluffy. She's a fluffy princess. She has a little magical what are those called? They're humbugs, right? Little bull clip. It's magic. Poor Moo baby, yeah. I mean, she's kind of a jerk, so she's kind of learning a lesson, but she's not treated well by the fairies much. Is all that I can say on the matter. Because she has like a magical, this magical little Ursula nose ring. Whenever someone holds the chain here, like, she goes beast mode. Basically, she can't be all princessy. She just becomes a complete monster. Gotta give that cow a labyrinth. Well, funnily enough, she is in a labyrinth. She wasn't originally. She was guarding flowers after being turned into a minotaur, and then she ends up being kidnapped by Pebbles and Socrates. And from there, she is locked into a garden maze while Prince James attempts to tame her. But he's not nice to her. He's not doing a great job at quote unquote taming her. He's stinky. Y'all are so creative. I wish I could make stories like that. Oh well, I appreciate the compliments. That's what they're called. Yeah, this is Prince James. He's stupid and grumpy, and I accidentally squished him and made him really thin-faced. But he's a grump and a loser. Prince James is getting what's coming to him, though. We can't tell Ursula this, okay? Legitimately, Ursula doesn't know this plot, okay? Because this is her character, Prince James, right? And he's been tasked with making this minotaur into a classy lady in time for a ball. Otherwise, a fairy is going to take anything she wants from him. He got tricked into this deal. Didn't read the fine print. But lucky for him, he has a crush on a really smart girl. I'm going to find her for us. Okay, yes, he has a crush on Lorelei. This is Lorelei. Um, and Lorelai is a bookkeeper, who sells books at the market. Uh, and she knows a lot of things. And when when she gets word that, well, it's not even that she gets word. Like the prince usually like shows up and pretends to be someone else. It's a very like Aladdin situation, Aladdin Jasmine kind of situation. Um, but she notices like that he hasn't shown up in a while, and eventually, when he does show up, she is shocked to learn that he's been cursed by a fairy, and she wants to get to the bottom of these things, right? And he's really focused on trying to like fix Gardenia, but she's like, did the did the fairy say that like your curse would be undone, like if you uh if you do this with Gardenia? And he's like, yeah, obviously. And she wants to read the fine print, and she reads the um she reads over the contract and deduces that no, the undoing of the curse has nothing to do with what he's signed up for with the fairy, and that they need to very quickly try to find like what's actually going on with that, lest it be permanent. I like that her glasses make her soft looking. Yeah, she's cute. We stand Lorelai. Compress the image even more. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that next time. I'll try my best. Um. Hmm. Trying to find like more pictures and stuff for reference here, but I don't think we got many. Oh, we got more pigeon lady. We don't have much more of James. Uh, James is stupid, though I think I'm being way too mean to James, honestly. She's too good for grumpy James, I can tell. Probably. That's what I think. That's my personal opinion. James has like a curse that's like there's mushrooms and stuff and like boils and stuff growing off of him cuz he's like been cursed by this the fairy that uh has the skunk and rat servant. And she's like what is it? Like scavengers and Detroit like rot and all that stuff. Like she's the mushroom fairy. So all of her little buds are scrappy little scrappy little friends. Um James is slowly gonna turn into uh, a a griffin, but he's gonna have like the front of a vulture, and he's gonna have the butt of a possum. That's my goals with him. That's the curse I've settled on. But Ursula doesn't know this yet. She's just it's just only just begun. Um, See, there's more of the. This is more of Lady Alana. I think Ursula likes drawing Alana. I think that's what I've determined from this. Um, this stinky baby man. Yeah, well, flies have already like swarmed around him. He's like stink. He's already he's stinky. He's a stinky boy. So yeah, that's Alana. But over here with these two, This is Yuna, and Yuna Yuna is who Pebbles meant to steal the identity of, but ended up not stealing the identity of. And Yuna is becoming buddies with Gardenia because she likes Gardenia. However, Socrates, the rat who is taken the identity of he's taken the identity of a guard and is getting in James's way of stopping the he's just being tricksy. He's being a tricksy little guy. And Yuna is getting in the way because she has such a crush on Gardenia and she's being all nice to her and is gonna undo her curse. And then what? Whomst. Okay. But yeah, he's mad at her and he ends up giving her a little bug, and that bug is what we have now begun referring to as an implouse. So like imps have the occasional little bug. They because imps have all like these animal traits typically. Are they gonna have a forest wedding? Maybe. Right now they're in the maze. So yeah, he flicks a little implouse on her, and we saw this earlier, but she's being turned into a mouse. She's being turned into a mouse. She's become mouse. Or her. Baby. Bitty baby mouse friends. They can have a cottage in the maze. Perfect. Oh yeah, here's a better picture. Wait, that's a link. Copy image. Yeah. So we have Yuna here. Right here. So Yuna is starting to turn into a mouse because she's adorable. A friend liked the chapter? Good. That's a relief. Who is she? Who is she? I got so many pages. I have to go to the washroom, but I will be right back. I hope my cats entertain you guys. Were the cats fuming? I have returned. They zippy zoom. It's their night. It's their time. Oh look, I found another guy. Have we talked about this one? Oh. Unable to copy image. Have we talked about this fella before? Have we talked about my husband? Okay, he's not my husband. Sorry, I'm eating Mentos. I have so many Mentos. When I was a kid, I used to get like a pack of Mentos, and then I would just eat them with cola. The Mew aura of girl. So cool. She has magic speed by accident. Look like she could make a magic speed by accident. You want to hear my OC hubby story? I don't know about hubby. Okay, actually. Look at this. Look at that art. I think I only talked about him when I was working, when we were working on Patreon streams, I think. Because this is an Avo character. And I don't think he got like an official like Avo talk. But I'm okay talking about him. This is Uncle Leo. Which is funny because so like I named him forever ago, right? Way before there was an actual Leo in my life. Because my mom actually owns a dog named Leo, and we refer to him as Uncle Leo because he is the uncle to like my dogs. But this is Uncle Leo. And he is a exiled angel. He's old and cool. Right. I made a live stream. Hi, hello. Hello, Starstool Studios. He's Aaron's uncle. Let's see if I'm not allowed to copy images anymore. I have to like officially. Okay, I'll just quickly put Aaron in. This is Aaron. This is Arison Truewind. I think there's a video on Aaron, right? There's gotta be, because he's like a main character. He's so cozy. He looks so cozy in his little outfit. Yeah. You guys have taught me so much about the world of comics and sequential art. I owe you guys a lot. Aw, you don't owe us nothing. You just make your comics, you, and have a great time. Because Aaron is my baby son. Look at him. So cute. So nervous. So small, so perfect, so trans. He's my trans son. I taught him everything I know. Um yeah, but Leo is like a really old exiled angel. So like Avo, there are angels, right? And um Blushy Boy is adorable. He is. Angels are like kind of they're like elf DLC, okay? Like they're elf they're premium elves. So like the way that the world of Avo works is that everything was okay, so I guess we have to get back to like the beginning of time here. So like Avo was created, like the world of Avo was created by kind of a singular god, right? And then from that god, like it split apart into I think it's seven. Yeah, seven different gods, who bickered a bunch, and eventually, dad god, um, boring dad god. I guess there's many dads. It's a hallway of dads. Um, but one of the boring gods was like, okay, we need to sort this out. We can't just keep like wrecking ship, okay? Because like one of them would make something and then the other one would destroy it, and they decided they needed a bunch of rules and crap. So the world the world already existed before the laws of Avo did, and the world continued to exist while the laws of Avo were being made. And while the laws of Avo were being made, angels eventually got made, because before it was elves, and then eventually they made a floating shiny rock that is known as the star, and some elves went on to become angels of the star and go hack off and do their thing, while others stayed to help, not write, but like help, staple pages together, for the laws of the universe. Um, and then more elves also just left to go have a good time in the woods, as elves do. Um, anyways, uh, Leo isn't as old as that, but he is still pretty old. He, I forgot what specifically like his parents are. I know one of his parents is like a spirit, and spirits are like uh, they're like one step below the gods. They were each like, there was like, I think it's 11 spirits made for each god. Um, and one of Leo's parents is one of those spirits. Um, and he has two siblings who are way younger than him. Um, and angels typically actually have wings. Um, and their wings are like kind of a source of like magical glowy power, and angels are all shiny and shit. Um, however, when they lose their wings, they start like graying like these two. So they're gray, but they're still kind of sparkly. They're just a little bit gray. Ursula gray. Um so most like modern angels that have been like exiled, it comes kind of from like uh there's just like, there's a lot of angel rules, there's a lot of purity crap. Um do they have birdwing variants? I don't know. Like I just haven't we haven't really designed any of the angels, because right now it's only been the exiles and the the fallen. because eventually, right, like they lose their wings, but eventually they continue to gray and gray and gray until they become a fallen angel, which is like a big monster thing. Um, and they can mitigate that by like, uh, by getting like bits from the star. So he's got lots of rings and stuff from the star, necklaces, and like that can sustain him and stop him from like becoming a fallen angel. Um, and like most modern angels, like they did something that the angel government didn't like, and then they get their wings removed. Uh, yeah. Um, Leo, on the other hand, he's he's not technically an exile, because he's so old and he left the star of his own volition long time ago because he didn't vibe with it and he didn't want to be an angel. Um, and he hecked off, basically. Um, and he was living his hermit lifestyle alone, being Leo and just being cool until one day his little nephew here um got exiled for some stupid reasons. Aaron was like a little teeny baby when he was exiled. Okay, not super teeny baby. I think he was like 6. Right? He was like 6 years old. He was a little doofus. Small. A little doofus small. Um and so he was given to Leo. Well, we're looking at Leo's back to take care of. Well, yeah, to be taken care of by his uncle Leo. Um, and his uncle Leo was like, this face, because babies, it's a lot of work. But he did it, and he did a good job. Um, until what did the poor boy do, right? Until this doofus comes into my life. My life. His life. So his other sister. Oh, I just put this one on top of that one. I didn't mean to. Can we undo that? Could we? Thank you. Okay. Paste. Yeah, until this little doofus came into his life. This is Singe. Actually, he's never called Singe. Singe is something I call him, and it used to be a thing. His name is Sindrith. Um, he is, well, it's falling over. Sorry. He's a little half angel. Um, he's uh oh yeah, cuz okay, yeah, Leo is like their great uncle. So his sister's daughter has a kid, and that kid is a half human, which is very frowned upon and very executionable. So to avoid that, they cut off his little baby wings, and uh Leo takes care of little baby Singe. And Aaron. Aaron also takes care of baby Singe. Because in angel years they're far apart, but like being like a 30-year-old angel is to a baby is basically like being a 30-year-old human towards a baby. So, yeah, he takes care of his brother. Oh my god, my pants are causing me troubles. Ah. Baby brother, cousin. Leo is designated dad. Yeah. He wanted to be a lonely little hermit, and babies keep arriving, and they're precious and small. um, I don't really get into any of this in book one, honestly. Like, this is a lot of book two stuff that I'm working on with the angels. The angels are basically just really fascist, honestly. That's their deal. Oh, my wife. Do you want to see my wife? Complete side note. Not Ursula, my fictional wife slash daughter. She's my she's I love. This is Aurora. I don't know. I think I've shown Aurora. She's a spirit. You can tell that she's a spirit because she is weird looking. She's got extra arms and an eye patch, and I can't think of any other qualities. I love her. Look at her, baby. She's the spirit of lust. She wrote the rules on on being lust. I don't know. I was trying to think of a funny thing to say, but I couldn't think of anything. Do you think this... Wait, does this track have the Northlands? Are we in the Northlands yet? 125. No, we're still in the Deadlands. Let's go. We never listened to the Northlands. Oh my god. I was supposed to send some stuff to um my therapist, which I should do. Oh my god. Okay, here's another important character we've never talked about. This is my son, Echito. Look at his little stretch. Wing stretch. I wonder if Ursula will get better at drawing him because she owns a bird now and will understand bird wings. Having a bird is so neat. I really want a pigeon. Ursula was just trying to design like these shadow creatures. But they ended up looking like the mayor from Homestuck, in my opinion. And I replied thusly. My god. The mayor? Oh my, right? Because I got the little same colors going on. Echito? Okay, back to Echito. He's a bartender. That's his thing. He runs a speakeasy. And he's a good boy. And I want to give him little pets. This is my hands. reaching out to pet him. I don't know why my hand is disembodied, but I want to pet him. Here. Wait, I know exactly how to do it. Okay. I want to go pet, pet, pet. Pets, pet, pet, pet. Good boy. Yeah. Okay. We did it. We patted him. I need to keep doing live streams because it'll make me happy, maybe? I don't know. I need to not overthink it. I need to just have fun. That's what I've determined with my life. The wings are too good. Oh my god. They're so... I love the little tabby wings. Serotonin. Oh, he looks like he's... Like right here, he needs like a scritch. We need a hand that to scritch that. Because our hand is oriented the wrong way to pet him. So let's do that. Okay. We got this. We got this. Okay. Give him a little chin scratch. Yeah. Serotonin is the big happy cat. Well, cool. Yeah. Oh my god, look at these little yawns she drew. Like, cat's yawn. Look at that. I want to give him a treat. He looks like he wants a treat. Oh, we have way too big of a brush for this. So I'm gonna... how do you hold something? I don't know. Oh, I love this song. It's such a bop. It'll be like a little fish-shaped treat, because cats like that, right? Perfect. Okay, here you go. There. I like to think he took it. Oh, big stretch. Kitty stretch. This is amazing, yes. Echito is sassy. He can talk, too. He's a talking cat. His face is so smug. He knows what's up. Even better. Yeah. He run a pub. He do a sass. This character we already know, but we can still look at them, right? We can still enjoy some Faria, right? Looks like she's looking at the cats. Some Faria designs. She looks so cool. I want to be her friend. What is that face? Oh. Pretty lady. It's true. I realize we didn't... Okay. We need more space. There we go. Now we can add. Now we can actually see what's going on there. My goob. She big lady. Hello, Lawrence. Hope you're having a good night. Because I am enjoying myself. I'm having an A-okay time. Trying to overcome mental health. Overcome my mental health, yes. I wanna remain strong. I do have somewhere to go tomorrow. You got this? Yeah. I'm drawing. Well, that's a good thing to do. I got like too scared of live streaming for a bit. I didn't know there was words. Okay, these aren't words, but like vocals. That's what they're called. Um. Well, Control Z is not working for me. Oh, I compressed. Oh no. I think that's the correct size. Donkey. Donkey. This is Aubrey. Aubrey is my favorite character currently to RP as. She's being turned into a donkey. That's her curse. It's fairy nonsense. Classic fairy nonsense. She has one of the, I love Aubrey. I love Aubrey so much. Aubrey's goal in life is to be a horse, so being a donkey. A donkable, yeah. Horse girl. Basically, she really wants to be a horse, but she's being turned into a donkey, so it sucks. There's like, this is, my son Fenwick. He's not cursed. He's just a deer tor. He was he's like the spirit of the forest nearby, and he got shot with an arrow and held captive by a bunch of humans and was shackled in the irons. But so we found him when we got him out, so that's good. He's not been healing good though because he hasn't been able to return to his spring. Him and Aubrey are chilling in the stable together. Pirate Center, and oh my god, it was so much fun. Like such a unique species. Yeah, Fenwick is baby, and we protect stable friends. Exactly. She's like, she's like at the point where she's forgotten that she was a human, and she thinks she is a cursed donkey at the moment. And her friend Liam is not happy about this one bit, because he would like his friend to be a human. She wants she wants to be a horse. He wants her to be a human. Um this fairy that is now owns them as servants. She wants her to be a donkey. But his friend wants to be a horse. Exactly. That's the real conundrum, is let her be a horse. She doesn't want to be a donkey. She wants to be a horse so she can gallop around with her horse friends. Let Aubrey be a donkey. Sorry, a horse. That was dyslexia. Um my god, why does it keep doing this to me? Why? Why are we doing this to me? We have this. Oh god. So that's the actual lady, Alana. That's her face been replaced with a mask, and that's the guy that Socrates changed faces with. And this is this snow fairy who has a name, I forget. Um and she she so the prince, okay, the fake prince initially brought Liam and Aubrey with him um until they ran into this fairy, Nadia. The Nadia. This is Nadia. So they ran into Nadia, and um she ended up using them all to pull her sleigh to a party, um, and eventually, like Aubrey's like super loyal to the prince, even though he's completely awful to her. Um, but Nadia starts to clue in that the prince is probably not actually the prince and is in fact an imp. So she kind of like threatens to um threatens to dig further and figure him out if she doesn't get his servants, because she really likes Aubrey. She thinks Aubrey is so cute, like we do. And she just wants to lit. Basically, what this RP has turned into is a fucked up Stardew Valley RP where she is living Stardew Valley life. Nadia's like, I want to be a farmer. I want to have farm animals, but she has a girl who's being turned into a donkey, and she has a deer tar that she's holding in a stable, despite the fact that it's not good for him. I kind of want to get cursed and see what animal the Fae make me. Ugh. If only, right? Oh my god, I love curses way too much. Like this, every single RP at this point has just become like my self-indulgent need to acquire curses and curse characters and have Ursula curse my characters. And like I used to be like, oh man, I need to write other things, but write what you love, man. Like we have a character that we started with just like the prompt of like I want more curses. I think that's every single character in this RP. Is that a badger mask? It's a skunk, so pretty close. She's stinky. So like at night they turn into a skunk, and then at daylight they look like this, but they slowly start losing their human features with each night that passes until eventually the mask won't be able to be taken off ever, and they are just a skunk. And he will be a rat. Rat-a-ta-ta-ta. I think this is supposed to be uh the Baroness Eleanor. My favorite color is shiny. I practically squawk and I wear a lot of black clothing. Hee hee. Maybe. Crows are awesome. They are very much. I need to befriend the crows in my area. That would probably make me happier and fulfilled in life. Yeah, Nadia's gotten like really good with animals. Like she used to be like a fairy who couldn't like understand animals, but she like Aubrey has like lost the ability to speak like a human, and Nadia still understands her, and Nadia was so happy with this. She was like, I am just the best donkey owner in the world. I take such good care of her. I'm gonna name her Nutmeg. And I'm gonna make her a winter donkey with my powers because I think that would be cute. I live on the beach, so the closest thing we have to are blackbirds, but when I move away, I want to find crows. Seagulls are a close second. Seagulls are pretty good. They're terrifying. I've been watching that video of the that channel about the guy who's like befriending seagull, who befriended a seagull. So fun. I love it. I plan to befriend crows if I ever buy a permanent home. It's a big if, isn't it? There ain't no there ain't no time like the present. All you need is peanuts, my friends. Unsalted peanuts. Unsalted peanuts in a dream. This is lady this is the Baroness. She turned into a horse and then died. Now she's a ghost horse lady. Big F, yeah. Getting a house is like becoming a YouTuber, right? Like a successful YouTuber. Like I have a house, but I could never explain how to get one. Like just luck the fuck out. Horse, yeah. I will do it to my sister's home. Mwahaha. Who's this pretty lady? This is Eleanor, the Baroness. She had a crush on the prince, and then one day she was cursed to not be super cute, and he dumped her. Which sucks because the way to uncurse her was to just propose to her and put a ring on her finger. And then the fake prince falls in love with her. This is the fake prince and Aubrey hanging out. See, he's like actually like a little goat imp. Oh, he when they go to like the farm, they meet like some of his old friends from when he was an imp. And there's Mary, the sheep imp. And there's Spud, the fainting goat imp, and I love them. And I don't think Ursula's drawn them yet. I absolutely adore them. Like imps just find everything hilarious, but Mary, when she switched faces, she put her mask on upside down, so everything makes her cry. She's just like constantly crying and sad, and I love her. Must depart. My puppy is barking. Well, nice having you here. See ya. Oh, that she has hay stuck in her hair. Aubrey just is horse girl. She used to live in the barn in the loft, and like that's what she wanted to do with the rest of her life. Um and just be with her horses. But then she got cursed and taken on an adventure by this shitty goat man. Like I had something to say about her, but I forgot. Okay, I should probably stop streaming. Like, there's plenty more characters for me to talk about in the future when I'm feeling it. But I should go. It is 1 a.m. for me, and I was supposed to send an email to someone. I have to go to Pride on Friday, which is kind of freaky. Not gonna lie, there was like small, tiny little hat crime that occurred at this Pride that we're going to. But that should probably just mean they beef up security, so it'll be fine. um yeah, I have a table. I have to sell books. So that's like on Friday to Sunday, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. I saw it was from like cuz we're in Canada, right? So it was like freedom rally people, like those truckers. They showed up and they like yeah, they got arrested at least. I think someone got hit with a flagpole, but otherwise it was okay. Glad I got to make it. You're an hour in the future from me. Thanks for the surprise stream. No problem. I'm sure I will surprise y'all with more streams in the future because I'm just trying to vibe more. All right. I will see you then. Goodbye.